we're live. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. It's a great Wednesday night. Feeling great.
Mm-hmm. And we're filming this Thursday edition a day before because we have a busy weekend ahead of us. Um, but yeah, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Sobacksports, and I'm so back with another edition of today's podcast. This is the Thursday edition of the podcast being filmed in Wednesday. Um, and if you're tuning in to watch us, we appreciate every viewer and welcome to the podcast and welcome to the journey. So, how are we feeling about this week, too, specifically?
I think there's a lot of great matchups. I'm really excited for Thursday night football. Bills Dolphins. Can Tua Tagovailoa finally get over the hump and beating the Buffalo Bills? I mean, he's like what one in I think that he's like 1-6 against them.
Something
Uh,
like that.
yeah, it's bad, but yeah, I mean, I'm excited for that. Obviously, Sunday night football with the Chicago Bears, CJ Stroud versus Caleb Williams. A lot of people are
Hmm.
comparing Caleb to CJ. I
The
like to see
first
that
and
match.
second overall pick
Yeah,
of various draft classes. And
yeah,
then Monday Night Football is the Eagles and Falcons, the bird off, essentially.
yeah. It's
Um,
uh, it's gonna be interesting. To say the least. Is Kirk Cousins gonna be finally healthy? Like I don't think he was that healthy against the Falcons. I mean, he just came. Sorry, against the Steelers, he just came back. So it's a big
mhm.
test for Kirk Cousins. But we're gonna get into that later on. But I'm just excited. Football is, was already back, but it's just great to have like a routine now. Like okay, Thursday, Sunday, and Monday are football nights. It's something to like look forward to. Like
Yeah, of course. Um,
Sundays are great again. That's all I gotta say.
yeah. I mean, last week's games offensively did not really look that good. You had a lot of, you know, I think in total there was like six or no wait, 15 quarterbacks that threw for over 200 yards. Did
Hmm.
like that's you may think that 15 quarterbacks is a lot, but there were a lot of quarterbacks that played, whether it was one snap or even a couple snaps like Tyrod Taylor. It's still kind of crazy. There
Yeah,
was only like two or three people that threw in the 300-yard range.
but it's also
Um,
like it's like week one rust. Like it makes sense. These NFL players they barely played in the at least the starting quarterbacks. Um, barely played in the preseason, and it's there's a lot of new quarterbacks and new teams. Week one is always all every team plays their worst in week one. It's only every team's supposed to progress after week one. So we definitely saw a lot of rust from like premier quarterbacks. Even Patrick Mahomes against the Ravens throwing a bad interception to Roquan Smith. Um, there's just Jalen Hurts also having a really bad game. Jordan Love having a really bad game. So
I wouldn't say really bad, but it was
no,
like
no, not really bad. Like mid
rusty,
game. Both
mid.
both had really mid games. So I expect a lot of elite quarterbacks to bounce back, and teams are just getting used to playing football again, and that's what I expect for week one.
Yeah, I mean, you that's all you really could hope for, really. You're gonna have a lot of decent matchups, but one in particular, I think we didn't really cover this too much on the podcast. We kind of you know touched upon it, but let's talk about this matchup: Sunday Night Football between the Chicago Bears and the Texans.
I
Let's do that real quick because
I don't want to like spoil our predictions. Let's not talk about predictions. Let's leave that later when we're
yeah,
actually doing predictions. But I'm just gonna give you like my overall insights of this match. I feel like obviously, Roma Dunze, I want to see his injury status. A little nervous about that, but a good thing it's only a grade one MCL sprain, so that's good news. And then Keenan Allen also with a heel injury. He was resting today, so hopefully
they
they both.
didn't play. Both of them did
I
not
I
play.
think I think my predictions: Keenan Allen will play and Dunze will sit this game. I think MCL sprain is a little bit more. You got to be more precautious about it. Also, he's our ninth overall pick. You want to keep him as healthy as possible. So Keenan Allen, I expect him to play. And then I think the defense is going to have to play really well against the Texans. And look, Jalen Johnson, who is probably one of the best corners in the league, Tyreek Stevenson is really, really good. He's up and coming cornerback. I like the addition with Daryl Taylor for that 6th round pick. Ryan Poles, you cooked right there. And then getting obviously Montez Sweat. He's a dog. So I'm excited for what the defense is gonna do. And then obviously, Caleb Williams. I gave him a lot of heat. I thought about it. I think I should. I think I was a little wrong. I think Caleb Williams. I'm gonna give him some time. I think he'll probably play better. I mean, you can't go worse than what he did week 1. So I expected him to have a better game. And yeah, I'm just excited for Caleb Williams in the offense to bounce back. I want to see some offensive Bears football. But yeah, I think the Texans are also a really good team. So keep it competitive, but we'll see.
Yeah, it
What
makes
about
sense,
you?
man. I mean, where's Houston? Gee. Yeah, the overall the injury report does not look too bad.
I mean,
Am I stupid? Well, where is Houston? Texans? Denver? Oh,
uh,
there it is. Okay. Dalton Schultz questionable. Um yeah, it's not really that much notable.
Case Keenum, the goat.
Um who else? Defensive end. I think Okuda could be an issue, but he's not that like super important. But
I mean, they got
he's
Singletary still, so they're fine.
Stingley. You mean
Oh, so not yeah. Sorry,
okay,
Stingley. My bad.
Singletary is on the
Giants,
Giants.
but he was on.
Yeah, he was on here, but
Yeah,
anyways, let's go to the game. Apparently, Houston is -6.
rightfully so. I mean, look, they're the better team. I mean, they won 10 games last year.
Mhm.
They won the division. Shocked a lot of people. Having the number 2 pick in 2023 draft class, they shocked a lot of people. CJ Stroud is still a top MVP candidate in this league. Um,
I don't know. Yeah, I think it's too early to say that, but
but like, I
yeah,
mean,
he
if we
played
have to
well.
if we talk about week 1,
Yeah,
it's CJ Stroud, Josh Allen, and then you can talk like after that. Like,
but
uh,
I will say, I think the one thing because we're both Bears fans. If you're new viewers out there, we're both Bears fans. You know,
yeah.
but it really the one thing that I really noticed about this team is offensive line is going to be super crucial this
Mhm,
game
for sure.
because their D line and their secondary is really good, better than what uh, the Titans had,
Oh, for
and
sure, for sure.
so like they need to come with their A game, man. Like I think that's going to be the biggest thing because based on TTT or total time throw, um,
Mhm.
Caleb actually was ranked the highest with the lowest with the least amount of time in the pocket or the till he throws the ball, which is
More than the
really good,
Panthers?
huh?
More than the Panthers?
What do you mean more?
Like more than the Panthers? Like Bryce Young had more time?
No, no, no. I said he didn't take that long. I should have been more specific,
Oh,
like
okay,
that
okay,
to
okay.
get the ball out.
I was gonna say like the pocket for Bryce Young was definitely worse in my opinion. Like
No,
like
yeah,
Bryce Young and Daniel Jones probably had also really bad. But yeah, okay, keep going, keep going.
but I think that expecting Tevin Jenkins to put a performance like that, like a stinker of a performance, is very unlikely.
Hmm.
Um, and hopefully we have Karan back because we can get some good reps in the and see what he's made of as an offensive tackle that was drafted in the third round or fourth round,
I mean, it says here his estimated return date is
September 15th.
so I mean that is the day of the game.
So hopefully he's there. And the thing is, as long as Tevin Jenkins has a better game, Darnell Wright continues to lock down the right side. And that just as long as Caleb has a little bit more time to see, like, because I feel like he was just rushing his plays because of
Mhm.
or like rushing his progressions. Like checking out his tape, the more you look at it, the more you start to realize that you know, not only did he have nerves in his first game, but also the fact that his line didn't help by collapsing as soon as the ball snapped, and also it calling plays for a bunch of go routes, especially to that one with Keenan Allen and Rome in the same area, kind of flustered him, and it kind of allowed him to run like rushes, progressions, and just overshoot the wide receivers. But that's not to excuse anything. He didn't have a good game. No
Mhm.
one's excusing that, but that's very uncharacteristic, I would say. Um, and the timing was just off. Um, I think it will be more improved. I think that's what they're going to probably focus on this game. I think Shane Walton's going to definitely have to come with a different play because that one won't work. And you can't really rely on luck against the Houston Texans because the Texans mean business. They're standing on business, unlike the Titans. The Titans are there to see what they have in Will Levis and see if they can be competitive to be either second or third in the division. Um,
They got nothing with him. I'm just saying that right now.
oh, yeah.
After yesterday, I'm sorry, after Sunday, yeah, Titans fans. Look, they have a solid team. That's the thing. Like that's what like pissed me off for like Titans fans on Twitter saying like, oh, like they don't no, like they have a good team. Like decently like okay, I'm talking about like the wide receiving core. They have a pretty good wide receiving core. I mean, look, they're not the big names, but DeAndre Hopkins is still pretty good. The
But
fact that
he's
he only
hurt though. That's the thing.
yeah, okay. He was very limited. But then you have Calvin Ridley, who is pretty good. And
Hmm.
then you have Tyler Boyd, who's pretty good. So, and then once D Hop gets back healthy, that Titans offense will be good. It just, I don't know. Will Levis is a big question mark. And I think this is the year for Will Levis. He needs to definitely improve. That campaign that he had yesterday, no, that was he literally like I'm telling you like the guru said, bro, on TikTok, he basically had Bears money line. Like I'm being so serious. Like that interception is just inexcusable. But look, as Bears fans, we'll take it. Obviously, I'll take it. But if you're a Titans fan, like it's something like I feel like it's foreshadowing something bad coming from Will Levis because I don't know if he's gonna be the quarterback for the future.
I don't know. I think it's a lot to say that in the first game, but I do kind of agree. He
Hmm.
does definitely play better.
But then
Um,
if
but
we're
the
gonna
thing
give
is, you have to also. Did you also see that Callahan also took a shot at Will Levis as well?
for
About
what?
like that play should not have happened whatsoever. But so like there is some little bit of a little bit of tension in the offensive side of the Titans,
Hmm.
but that's here nor there. We're talking about the Houston Texans and the Chicago Bears. Damn it! So
Yeah,
we're
I
gonna
mean, real quick, like the Texans, they're a Super Bowl contender. I mean, they are. They could be this year. So if the Chicago Bears get a win here, which is a big if,
very big
obviously
if.
I'll give you my prediction later, but I'm just saying if the Bears get a win against the Texans, this you saw the power rankings, the Bears were 15th.
That's crazy. I've never seen them that high in a long time.
They
Like
will be
genuinely,
they
I'm very
will
happy.
they will be in single digits after this week if they win.
Oh, of course. If they win this game, there's so much like to
The
talk
hype
about.
in Chicago, it
It'll
will
be
be
through
at
the
an
roof.
all-time high. And think about it. The Bears will be 5-0 technically. No, 6-0 because Hall
I
of
think
Fame
five and
game.
one. I think. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah. But like, I'm just saying, like, there's probably one trap game, but like, that's fine. This is a huge test. Like,
Oh no. I'm talking about like what they did with the preseason. This whole
oh
New Year's Eve.
yeah,
I'm
so
just saying
far,
they'll be 5-0.
yeah, the Caleb regime is literally five
My
and zero.
only concern is it's kind of weird. I don't know, but this happened in 2022. The Bears went 3-0 in the preseason. Win uh game where it was like, okay, we should not have won that game against the 49ers, and then we go to Sunday night football and we play the Green Bay Packers. Now I'm not saying the Texans, the Green Bay Packers, the Packers are kryptonites, but it's kind of like I don't know, the schedule like looks kind of weird to me. Like it looks exactly like our 2022 season. Now I think we're a way better team and we should not compare those seasons, but it's kind of like something funny to look at, like how the season like looks so similar. But I'm excited. Let's get on with the predictions though.
No, wait. Before we get to that, actually, I just wanted to talk about the
Okay.
like. I think I understand, but the thing is, if Rome and Keenan aren't able to go, it's gonna be a problem in a sense. But if you bring up Colin Johnson, I think that could help mitigate it. That means you're gonna look at Cole Kmet getting more.
Well, Keenan for sure is playing. That's what Eberflus said. It just Rome probably won't.
No, I know that, but like if Keenan, I'd rather have a fully healthy Keenan than like if we're gonna if
Nah.
there's a game to okay,
There's no okay. Here's the thing
if
with
there's a game
Keenan.
to punt and
No,
like to see
no.
like no
Mm-mm.
no hear me no, hear me out, okay. So if there's a game that where you're playing with house money, especially this early on, because listen, the ladder, everyone needs to be healthy for the second half of the
Mm.
season.
Yeah, no.
So like it's important that they are healthy. But yes, I agree. Wins matter. But I'd rather not risk any future injury for Keenan Allen, who's going to be super crucial
This
for
this
Caleb's
game,
development.
the game of football is all about risking injuries. I think that Adunze should not be playing for sure. He should not be playing this
Right,
game.
but Keenan is older, 32 years old, man,
You have
and
no
he's been had lingering injuries.
the problem is, bro. Soback. Uh, here's the thing. We're not tied to Keenan. Keenan is not a long term. Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. A long term solution for this team. I'm just saying. I look. Obviously, I want the guy to be healthy, but I'm not like the Bears. They should not be playing. I don't like that attitude. Where like I'm not saying you have that, but like Bears fans have like, okay, like, we're going to this game. If we win, that's cool. If we don't, it's no. You got to go. That's not what winning franchises do. You don't see the Chiefs doing that. You don't see the Baltimore Ravens doing that. You don't see the 49ers saying that. Like, no, you want to go in every game and act like you're going to win the game. And look, Keenan Allen, if he's healthy and he wants to go, he's going to go. And also today's practice, Eberflus said that he just rested. He's good. His heel's fine. He's he just had to rest today. Um, but I don't think this is a game to punt. I think this is a game where you want to put the league on notice. Go beat the Texans.
Hmm.
This is a statement game here. It's not like a must win, but it's a statement game. If
Yeah.
the Bears win this game, everybody on the league is on notice.
And Caleb specifically will be on notice too.
Yes, for sure. For sure. And this could probably be Caleb Williams' biggest win of his career so far. I mean, probably is, but like I mean, he only played 2 games. But this could I'm just saying, like, this is not a game where you punt. That no. Like I'm tired of Bears, like we're always like, oh, okay, this is a game where we can lose. No. We're gonna have to go to every game and think that we're gonna win. That's what I want. That's what I feel like Caleb Williams thinks that too. He wants to go, he wants to be a winner, and that's what he said. He wants to win every game. And he's
Hmm.
gonna try his best to do that.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like that cautious optimism, but then again, it's gonna be an interesting game. It's gonna be
Hmm.
night. Everyone's gonna be watching, which is gonna be pretty fun.
Yeah.
Um, I just really need a good performance from Caleb specifically. I think more time in the pocket, more composure, aggressive play calling, good offensive line. You know, no drop passes. And getting him on target, like on the run, a go route specifically in stride.
All right.
Easy win. And then also DJ Moore, I think he's gonna get more targets this time. But
Yeah. I mean, he had 36 yards, which isn't terrible. I mean, that's not that greatest, but like, it's not terrible.
no, yeah, I agree. Give me once. All right, now we're on to the second half of um our show, and we're gonna be doing some week 2 predictions. Yay, let's go. We're gonna be doing some predictions. And um yeah, we're gonna start off with the game that we mentioned. Buffalo Bills and Miami. What do you think?
All right. This game is in Miami, right? Thursday night football. What do the Dolphins do best? They play the best football in the start of the season. But the only problem is they're playing a team that they can't beat. Josh Allen, look, last week, did the Bills look perfect? No, they didn't. They didn't look perfect. They had to come back against the Arizona Cardinals, who aren't a joke, but they should have easily blown them out. With that being said, Tua last week, I didn't like their performance against the Jags. Obviously, they got the win. A win's a win. Give me the Buffalo Bills winning this game. I'm going to give you scores too, because just to be fun, I'll say it's a close one 24-21. I think 24-21.
Interesting. I too have the Buffalo Bills as well, but I would be saying that it's kind of close between Miami. But yeah, I could say it's going to be even higher than that. I think it's going to be a shootout. Defenses are probably going to be gassing the Miami weather, so you never know.
I mean,
Um,
it's happening at night though, so the weather gets a little bit
oh
less
yeah, but
sunny.
humidity, but I don't know.
Yeah,
We'll see. I don't know. I haven't been to Miami, but
I've been there. It's very 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 hot, but that's
oh
during the
yeah,
daytime.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I think this is a trap game. I'm gonna be real. I think this is a trap game. I think this is a huge trap game for the Cowboys. I don't know why something like completely makes no sense. Like I know this on paper, like this sounds like a Dallas Cowboys like bye week to them. I don't know. Something's weird. I know that they
Mhm.
faced the Giants, the Mickey Mouse Giants,
No, they
but
play the Panthers. The Panthers.
sorry, the Panthers. Whoops, I'm confusing my teams now.
No, you're
But
good.
they played the Panthers, which are equally bad, if not worse. But they looked pretty solid. But I, for some reason, I don't know, something feels trappy about this. But I would think it's the Saints. I'm a book.
You got a score or
Not really. I don't
okay?
really.
Okay. Uh, I don't know where you got that confidence with the Saints. Look, anybody looks good against the Panthers. I mean, it's the Panthers. I mean, for crying out loud. Um, I see what you mean. Cowboys last year they dropped the game to the Cardinals,
Yeah,
so
they literally dropped it to the Cardinals with Dobbs. Like I
I,
feel
I
like
understand. I understand where you're going, but this is I'm so high on the Cowboys this year. I mean, maybe that's gonna eat me up later. Later on in the playoffs, that will probably. But I think the Cowboys win this. I mean, this is just like this is too easy for them, man. Like, come on, the Cowboys, they're going to beat the Saints. I'm sorry.
I feel like this is very deja vu.
I have no confidence in Derek Carr. Hopefully, Kamara has a good game because he is on my fantasy team. I think he'll have a great game because the Cowboys' rushing defense is not the best, but their pass defense is really, really good. They put Deshaun Watson in a blender. So yeah, give me the Cowboys to win this 31-17, man. I don't think it's going to be close.
I say that the Saints just solely because last year I think this is deja vu. The Cowboys had an easy win against the Giants. Okay, this was
No, they
definitely a
beat
little
the
harder,
Giants. They beat
huh?
the Giants. They beat the
Yeah, they beat
Giants.
40. Yeah, I know they had an easy
You-
win
you-
against the
you-
Giants,
oh
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
this year they had a relatively easy win against the Browns. This year they're facing a trap team which they should win, and the Saints aren't good whatsoever. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm going based off of. I don't
Wait, so
know.
we're picking. Look, I think you should go if you want it to be right. I think you should do Cowboys, but I agree what
No,
you
no,
mean,
no.
though.
This is my
Okay.
picks.
All
But yeah,
right.
you gave your
All right.
picks. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
I'll go with this one. This could be the best game of the week. This
mhm.
is this is Baker Mayfield getting his revenge against the Detroit Lions, and that's crazy. The Lions are starting the season with two teams that they played in the playoffs, both
Mhm.
at home. Look, the Bucks looked really good last week. I remember like I said that I put Baker Mayfield in the MVP conversation right now. After week one, look, he's not the MVP. He's not going to win MVP. After week one, Baker Mayfield played phenomenal. Um, Lions are just the Lions. They're good. They're a great team. I mean, they need to get Amon-Ra St. Brown more involved. But they beat the Lions. Sorry, they beat the Rams. I think this is gonna be a very close game, but give me the Lions. I think the Lions win this one. Sad to say, but I think the Lions win this. I think it's a shootout, 34-31.
I agree. I think that it's gonna be the same thing. I think they have, the Detroit Lions doing a victory lap of all the people that they faced you know, in the playoffs this year. So I think it's gonna continue. But I think that I wouldn't be surprised if the Bucks win this one. I'll be really honest with you.
You know
I
what's
think
crazy? They played the Niners too later on in the year.
so.
They're playing every
Like at
team.
this point, they just the script writers going crazy, but
Yeah.
yeah.
You can
Shoot,
go. You
what do
you
you
do
think?
this one. No, you do this one first.
Uh, I think I don't want it to bite me in the ass later. You know what? Just to curse them, I'm gonna say the Packers win this.
That did
Cause
not work.
I don't trust. I listen.
That did work
I
last time.
listen. It did work last time. That's what I'm saying. But the thing is, they do have a different quarterback in Malik Willis. But
Terrible.
yeah, I know he's terrible. But Lafleur does wonders to quarterbacks. So yeah, I
He
think
does.
that
He does. He does. You're right. He does.
I know it's annoying. It's very annoying. He has good scheme play calling that could literally. That's why they call it like uh the quarterback daycare or something like that or some shit like in the Packers because they know how to develop quarterbacks even though they have Mickey Mouse quarterbacks that are like backups. But if he's gonna be like the starter for a little bit, he's gonna be decent.
Uh,
But yeah, I think the Colts are really good. I love Shane Steichen and his scheming a lot. I wish the Bears had Steichen, but we did not. He wasn't available, unfortunately. Um, and he really was the reason why the Eagles went that far in the Super Bowl. Um, but I don't know. The Colts look really good, or
I'm
like
starting
relatively
to.
good.
I'm starting to question your Bears fan, like being a Bears fan,
Hey,
man.
man, I know.
2 weeks in a row, you picked the Green Bay Packers to win. Look. Obviously, we're trying to
Hey,
be
I'm
unbiased.
picking them to curse them. No one's saying that. No one's saying that I'm picking them to. I'm because if I picked them and they lost,
Okay.
hey,
Look,
if they win, I don't know. Then
I'm trying to go 16-0, but I see what you're trying to do. I mean, it worked last week. No, Malik Willis is not getting a win for them. Look, the Packers. The problem is Malik Willis is just that bad. Like, I'm sorry. Like, Matt LaFleur can't save him. Like, he's not good. There's a reason why he's a backup. Um, Now look, the Colts. They almost beat the Texans. They almost beat the Texans. Even
it was
though Anthony
close by 2 points, but
and
like,
I just don't
was
see
it
the
that
power.
close?
I don't think that the Packers are gonna their defense cannot stop. I don't think they can stop Anthony Richardson.
Oh, and
Um,
Jonathan Taylor too.
yeah, and Jonathan Taylor.
Ooh,
So, but
yeah, correct.
they got Jacobs, but I mean Taylor's better.
Jacob's fraud. I'm kidding, but yeah. Anyways,
Yeah.
he's
So
really
I
good.
give me the Colts to win this. It's gonna be 27-20. I think the Packers, they try to off a win here, but they don't get it. I think the Colts will win this one and be 1-1 and play us next week. But
I think the Jets win this one. I don't. I think it's pretty straightforward. I mean, nothing much to say.
uh, this is a hard one because actually I can see this is a trap game. But
Oh,
I
now
think they
you're
got
taking things a trap game now.
But I think the Rodgers got embarrassed against the 49ers. I don't think he goes 2 weeks in a row and starts the season 0-2. Give me the
Yeah.
Jets winning this one 31-20. I mean, the Mayo man is going to have a lot of questions to answer after this game.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this one, Vikings 49ers. This happened
Jeez,
last year. And Kirk Cousins beat the Niners last year.
they don't
But
have Kirk Cousins,
I
and
think Sam got lucky last week, but I'm sorry, Sam Darnold, you are not that good. You are the Giants. Vikings fans are just on Twitter saying that he had the highest graded he had the highest profit, like I don't know, I forgot what it's called, a QB rating or something.
PFF.
Look, you play the Giants, PFF, yeah. Like you play the Giants. I mean, that's cool, that's cute. You got to win. No, you're not beating the Niners. The Niners are clearly the better team. They don't even need Christian McCaffrey for this win. All they need is Mason. Literally they can sit Christian McCaffrey and they'll win this game.
Mm-hmm.
To win this one, look, the Vikings play every team very, very close. I'll give that to them. They have a pretty good defense. Um, I say it's 28-17. 28-17. I mean, that's not close, but that's pretty close. 28-17.
I'm gonna
It's
say
also the same Donald revenge game. I'm just saying.
20, like 31-7.
31. Hey, look,
Hey,
I
Justin
agree with
Jefferson
you.
gets a touchdown for me. That's it. For my fantasy teams, that's what he's gonna do.
I need
He's gonna
get
get
I
that
need
one touchdown
Jetta.
and dip. That's it.
Hopefully he gets 31-14. I mean, hopefully he gets two. But yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean,
two
I see
touchdowns would
that.
be good. I
I think
agree.
we
I
agree on
like
that
it.
one. Okay. Uh, yeah, you can do this one.
I
You can
think
start off.
Seahawks win. I think the New England Patriots, like that Mickey Mouse win seems like the Bears beating the Niners, and then they're gonna come back to reality of how bad of a team they are. Give me the Seattle Seahawks. I think they're gonna come stand on business with Mike McDonald going 2-0.
I don't. I actually disagree with you. I think the Patriots win this one. I know. The Patriots. They don't. They're not a good team. Look, I saw Geno Smith get two safeties last week, and guess what? He's playing a better
But with
defense.
what defense for the Patriots?
They have a pretty good defense.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
They gave up everything. They gave all their defense.
They held Joe Burrow to 10 points.
Well, that's because they literally don't show up in the first 2 weeks.
No, it just they have a good defense. I mean, that's what they had. Even last year, they had a pretty good defense. Yeah, they lost Matthew Judon, but their secondary is pretty good. Christian Gonzalez is back.
Oh, Christian
I
Gonzalez is
I just think
stupid.
that the Seahawks are just mid, man. I don't see anything with them. I could see them winning this game, but no, I'm gonna go with the underdogs here. I'm gonna go with the Patriots, man. I think they're gonna be 2-0, and we're gonna be like, oh my god, are they contending? Flight React's about to go crazy. He's gonna be like, oh, we're going to the Super Bowl, and then they'll probably start losing games after this week. But this is two layups. This is a layup here for them. Not a layup. No. It's not a layup. I could see them winning though. I could see them winning a 21-20 game. Or no, like 24-20, something like that. Something
This is
close.
gonna be a gross game, but I think the Commanders win this one.
Oh yeah, no, for
And I
sure.
think it's a division game, so it's gonna be a little bit more like variance wise. It's gonna be a lot high variance score.
Wait,
Like,
you said the Commanders are winning this?
hmm
No, give me the Giants.
bro, what
I'm
the?
so serious here. Look, Danny Dimes.
It's a fraud.
Look. Listen to me. Listen to me. Danny Dimes got booed out of his building, man. He got booed out of the building.
How does that help you in any
Wait,
way?
listen. This is the game where he comes back. The defense of the Washington Commanders is not good. Baker Mayfield looked amazing against his defense. Daniel Jones, all he has to do is not throw a pick six. I know that's hard for him, but don't throw a pick six.
Dude, he
And
will.
I just think that this is a game where the Giants, if they're gonna win games this season, it's gonna be against the Commanders. The Commanders.
Dude, if Danny Dimes is throwing pick sixes in the
But
preseason,
I also think that the defensive line of the Giants is very good,
no,
and
he's not.
it's pretty good. They got Lawrence. They got what's the name? Brian Burns and Kayvon Thibodeau.
Brian Burns is, I guess, but
Bro, if
I don't
he
know.
was on the Bears, you would be raving about him, bro.
No, but they're not doing anything with him. That's the thing. That's my
I mean,
thing. They have a good D line, but
I think like
for what?
if the Giants are gonna win games, it's gonna be against the Commanders. Like this is
Okay.
the game they're gonna win, and I think just it's rookie Jaden Daniels. Look, I think he's gonna play fine. I just think that the defensive line, the defense of the Giants, are gonna fluster him, and he's gonna bound to have a bad game. And I think this is the game where he plays bad. And yeah, so give me
Mm,
the Giants to win this one. It's gonna be low scoring, 16-13, man.
mm.
It's not gonna be a pleasant watch.
All right, let's. This is doesn't really need to be a thing.
Look. Let me.
Don't you dare say the
Wait,
Panthers are
listen,
winning.
listen.
No, dude,
The
you're
Panthers are
not beating
losing.
Harbaugh, bro.
The Panthers are losing. No, for sure. Panthers are losing.
But they're gonna lose like by
But
50.
but I have a bold prediction. Bryce Young throws for 250 yards. Listen to
How
me. Listen to me.
against a better defense?
Bryce Young, I see talent in him. Look. Last game, I don't know what the offensive line was doing. Okay, this is crazy.
His
I'm saying this.
first pass was an interception.
So you think Bryce Young's a bust?
I'm not saying. Listen,
Because
he's
he
on
has
his
talent.
way. He's on his way because the whole organ. It's not his fault, but it's the organization is ruining him.
Look,
It's
I think
not his
Bryce
fault,
Young,
but he's
like
going to
last
be
year, last year against the Green Bay Packers, he showed something. Like I'm being so serious. Like,
against the Joe Barry defense.
but Justin Fields couldn't play good against the Packers. Like I have to give him credit. Like as a Bears fan, I gotta give. If you play good against the Green Bay Packers, that's great, bro. And look, I'm just saying, with the team he had, he
No,
almost
but the
beat them.
division game is different than our out of division game. The thing is, the
But the
division
Packers,
games that we play is like
I
next
think
level.
I saw Bryce Young last year show me some promise, and I think Bryce Young is. I think he gets hated on for no reason.
No, he
He's a
doesn't.
he's in my opinion has a chance to be great. He has Deontay Johnson. They need to use him well. And look,
Adam
everyone's
Thielen.
Thielen's decent, man. He's decent. They got Xavier Leggett from the draft. Look, I don't understand why they didn't draft Keon Coleman. It didn't make sense to me. I mean, why would you
No,
draft?
because the Bills moved up and went before
No,
them.
they moved down.
Oh, they did. Oh,
The Bills
oh,
got him in the second round. The Bills didn't even have a first round pick. They gave the Panthers that
oh,
pick.
right,
They
right.
could have picked Keon Coleman, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe the Bills said that, yo, we're picking Keon Coleman unless you want to pick someone else. We're not trading the pick. They probably said that. Like, let's be honest. But to be honest, look, I think Bryce Young's gonna have a good game. I mean, decent game, but it's not gonna be enough. I think the Chargers are gonna win. Jim Harbaugh's gonna start 2-0. They're gonna run the ball, 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 and Justin Herbert's gonna not have any passing yards, like, and they're gonna win. So
Mm-hmm.
I think it's gonna be like a good win for them. It's gonna be 37-20, but Bryce Young shows something. He shows something this game. That's my bold prediction. He shows something. It might be something bad or something good, but he shows something this game.
Mm-hmm. Browns Jaguars. I think this is a very
Who do you
Jags
got?
win.
Who do you got? Who do you got?
Jags. If as long as Deshaun Watson's starting, Browns aren't winning anything
Yeah,
except
I
for
agree.
maybe against the Steelers or Ravens. That's it.
Mm, you got Trev winning this?
Mm-hmm.
Give me
I
Trev,
think what
yeah.
he and Brian Thomas Jr. has
Great pickup.
something
Great pickup.
special.
Great pickup in the draft. Yeah, I agree with you. I think it's gonna be a close one, actually. I think it's gonna be 17-10. I think it's gonna be like an ugly game because the Giants have the Browns have a great defense, but
Mhm.
Deshaun's gonna hold them back, man. And it sucks. But the Browns need to figure out, is it Jameis Winston time? Is it? Is it?
No,
It
but
might be.
here's the thing though, with Deshaun Watson's contract, no matter what, you have to pay him. You can't just leave like or cut him or do anything like that. You have to pay him. And the thing is not just like you've deferred all that money. So every year it's gonna be
You
like
gotta do
about
what
a hundred.
you gotta do what's best for the team. And if
It's
Deshaun
not going to
Watson,
be. No, 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 no. Hear me out. It's not going to be best for the team. And you know why? It's because every single year, no matter what you try to do, you're going to be strung by the contract stipulation uh, um every
he,
year from now on is going
he's
to
gonna be
be
the
a
look,
hundred
look, look.
million.
He might have to be the richest backup ever. He might have to.
No, no, no. You're going to play. I don't care. You're going to play whatever you do
But if he's
until you get
hurting the
hurt.
team, if he's hurting the team, and Jameis Winston is the answer, which I don't think he is, but if he is the answer, I think the Browns value
I
winning it.
will use Deshaun Watson until he gets hurt. Which
But what
until
if
he
he
gets
doesn't
hurt,
get hurt?
he's very unlikely not to get hurt. I will be really honest with you. Like I think he'll get hurt from just like
Look, I
knocking
got
over a cone on the ground.
I
I think he'll
I
get hurt.
I, I don't want to get into injuries, but look, I think you got to think about it. You have to think about it. It's got to be a discussion in the Browns locker room right now. But look,
No,
Deshaun, this is your time, man. I know a lot of people hate you for what you did. I'm not gonna talk about it, but a lot of people don't like you, and you have not shown anything coming back into the league. Last
he's
year,
old. He's washed,
no,
dude.
no, I
Like
understand, I understand, but this is a statement game for you. Go out there and play well. Look, I'm not gonna root for you, but I don't think you're a great quarterback. But if you want to revive your career, this is your year, man. This is your year. You have to go out there against the Jacksonville Jaguars in their building. Go out there and have a field day. If you don't, it's over. You're cooked. I hate saying that, but you are. But yeah, give me the Jags. Win this 17-10.
okay.
But to be fair, Amari Cooper dropped a touchdown. I'm just saying that right now. He did drop a touchdown against the Dallas Cowboys. I'm just saying. Maybe he had to with money line from his former team. You never know.
Hmm.
Okay. Ravens, Raiders. The Ravens are winning this. As much as I don't like Lamar, man, as much as I hate on him, like he's
You
gonna win
mean
this game.
Ravens or Raiders?
Ravens, Ravens,
Okay, okay.
Ravens.
I was gonna say. I was like, huh?
Ravens win this 31 to 6. I
Yeah.
no, like it's gonna be a blowout. I
I'm
mean,
gonna predict Brock Bowers get a tutty,
well, I
and
don't
they missed
predict
the
the
field
tutty.
goal.
I don't predict the tutty, but if they do, they do. I mean,
Hmm. But
hopefully
yeah,
Tay gets one. Hopefully Devontae gets one, but we'll see.
Devontae's just rotting there. But
I
um, Rams Cardinals division game. Mm,
All right, I'll go for this one. I'll let you think about it. Look, I think the Rams they got robbed. Week one, they got robbed. I'm sorry. I to this day, I'm going to say that the overtime rules suck in the regular season. But obviously, rules are rules. Um, Cardinals look pretty good, but then they collapsed in the fourth quarter. I'm gonna go with the Rams. I think the Cardinals could win this one. I could definitely see them winning this one, but I'm going with the Rams. I think Stafford gets his revenge. Like obviously he has no revenge on the Cardinals, but like he's gonna get his like he played well last week, and Cooper Cup is gonna have a field day, and I don't think the defense of the Cardinals is that good, so the Rams should get a bounce back win.
yeah, I agree. I think that they're gonna win as well. But Kyler Murray's gonna have a better game. Yeah, but not really much to say there. But I think the
I
Rams are
my
a good team.
yeah,
Um, and they did a lot with their defense with what they had. They don't
yeah,
have
that's true.
Puka, but they don't have a lot. They
And
have
Aaron
a lot
Donald,
of second string offensive linemen. So,
that's true. That is true.
and then the Cardinals, they have to just find a way to implement Marvin Harrison. And
Please, please, for my fantasy team and for his career's sake, please, he cannot have 4 yards in a game, man. That's too much talent not getting the ball, man. You have to give him the ball.
yeah,
Oh, this is my favorite game. It's actually
I okay. Broncos fans, I know for a fact, are like we. They wanted to see Russell Wilson on the Pittsburgh
you go
Steelers.
first. You go first. You put your
But
prediction
I
in.
think I think that the Steelers win this one as well.
Mm.
Um, but the thing is, Broncos have a better showing. It's going to be a lot closer. It's going to be very very ugly. But Bo Nix has a better performance.
Wait,
I
you think
think
the
in
game?
general all the rookies are going to have a bounce back performance. I don't think
Yeah, hold on, hold on,
that.
hold on. You think this is a ugly? Is it gonna be an ugly game?
Yeah,
Like from both
because of
teams?
how it's going to be a defensive slugfest. I feel.
No. All right. First of all, okay, I disagree with you. I
Oh, and
think
it's also like that's how the Steelers and Broncos offense usually work. So
no,
if
no, no. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm gonna take you back in time, guys. For the viewers, I want to take you all back in time. Week 4, Broncos versus Bears in Soldier Field, bright sunny day. Justin Fields has a field day. 331 yards, his first ever career 300-yard game. And well, guess what happens in the fourth quarter? He fumbles, throws a pick. I mean, they lost 31-28. They were up 28-7. And then, rest is history. Justin Fields not on the Bears, and gets traded for the 6th round pick. And then a year later, he gets his revenge against the Denver Broncos, the team that ruined his single best game of his whole career.
you could say that the Broncos game was the reason why the Bears probably ended up moving away from him.
But hey, look, this is a revenge game. This is a statement game, Justin. Look, listen. I'm just telling you right now. Justin Fields wins this game, and I'm predicting. This is a bold prediction here. He throws for 300 yards this game. I know. This is a bold prediction. This is a bold prediction.
Dude, he can't even throw. As much as I loved it, I would love that.
No,
By
no,
the
no,
way,
no, wait. You got to hear me out here. Justin Fields
don't
throws
give me hope, man.
for
Come on.
300 yards this game, 2 touchdowns, and a rushing touchdown. I'm telling you, this is his game. This is the time where he proves to everybody. He proves to all his haters like LaShawn McCoy and all of them people that he is the starter of the Pittsburgh Steelers, and Russell Wilson will be on the trade block after this game. or he'll be on the bench. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the Steelers are going to do. But this is a game. Give me the Denver Broncos. Give me the Pittsburgh Steelers to win 35-16. I am telling y'all, this will be an ugly game for the Denver Broncos. Bo Nix will throw 2 interceptions. Look, Broncos fans, you guys have to be patient with Bo Nix. You have to be patient. He's a very raw quarterback. There's a
But
reason
he's a more
why,
experienced quarterback.
but he's also raw. He's also raw. Justin
Is
Fields
he?
is the better quarterback, and he will win this game decisively 38-16. Actually, I'm going to predict it 38-16. Justin Fields gets his revenge. 300-yard game. He gets a second 300-yard game, and he goes into next week 2-0 and locking up the starter job.
Okay. I mean, I still predict the Steelers, but I wouldn't go that far. I would say like pretty
Look,
relatively good stats. I think he's
but
going to get
Justin
200.
Fields played great against the Broncos. He knows how to dice up that defense. They
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, it's a big possibility that he does that.
All right. Now it's at Burrowhead.
No,
Um,
what's Burrowhead?
no,
All
I'm
right, look,
kidding.
let me go. Let me go first for this one. I know I talked a lot for the Steelers game, but that's a fair game. First of all, this one's another game that's gonna, families. Chiefs, Bengals. Last year they had this game in Arrowhead, and obviously Burrow was not healthy. Look, the Bengals. What are they famous for? Starting really bad, 0-2. Like they're gonna start 0-2 again, like they did last year. Chiefs are winning this, man. They're gonna win close, 27-24. It's they're once Mahomes wins this game, it's no longer gonna be called Burrowhead anymore. It's gonna be Arrowhead.
It was never called Burrowhead.
It was. It was until he won the AFC Championship, but for sure it'll be called off the clean slate. Clean slate. Jamar Chase, he's a fraud. I'm sorry. Like against the Chiefs, he's a fraud. I like Jamar, great quarterback, but so not great wide receiver, but no. They don't.
I
They
think the
don't.
Bengals win this one. Just because it just surprised at the whole world. Just to take away from
Oh my
the
god!
the beginnings when they're garbage. Whatever word
If
you
they
want to
can't beat the Patriots, they're not beating the
that's a
Chiefs.
wake up call. That's a wake up call,
No, they're
guys.
not welcome up at all. The Bengals suck.
Give me the Bengals winning this game. I do declare that they win this game somehow, some way. The football gods decide to throw some chaos, sprinkle some chaos
I would give
into
them a chance if it was at home for them, but
Burrow. Go ahead. Burrow goes into Joe Shiesty mode, and
no.
Jamar Chase plays garbage,
I'm
but the
sorry,
rest of the
man.
team plays really good.
If they don't got T Higgins, they don't got a chance. I'm sorry, they don't got a chance, and T Higgins is not going to play this game. They don't got a chance.
We'll see.
The
Somehow.
Chiefs have a really really good defense. I just don't see the hype.
Chase Brown legacy game.
Oh no. Oh, I forgot they don't have a run game too. Like that's the problem with the Bengals. Like that's the problem with them. But
I don't know.
I
I
see
just
your
have a
prediction.
feeling. But
Yeah, I see your prediction though. I see it.
okay. I guess. Oh, what are we doing? What are we thinking here?
Uh, Say this for last. Say this for last. We'll get to it.
Okay.
Let's do this one. All right, Eagles Falcons.
Pretty
I don't know
easy.
why. I don't know why this is Monday Night Football, man. Like this just makes zero sense. But I think the Eagles win this one. I mean,
Yeah, Saquon. Just one word. That's all you really need to know.
Saquon and like Falcons are
Better
just a
defense.
disaster, man. Like I don't. I to this day I don't know why they got Kirk Cousins. Like it didn't make any sense. The
Yeah.
Falcons could start 0-3 because they play the Chiefs after this on Monday Night Football or Sunday Night Football after this, so they can start 0-3. But give me the Eagles win this 31-13, man. I think Kirk Cousins has another bad game, and this is just an ugly watch for the Falcons fans.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
yeah,
let's go to the Bears. Yeah, let's go to the Bears. Look, let's you go first.
I think the Texans win this one, unfortunately. But I would love to see the Bears win. But I think the Texans take this one.
All right. That's your prediction? You got the Texans?
Yeah, even in my video, if you want to check it out, my predictions video that I made on this channel, I predicted that the Texans win this game.
All right. The whole world is saying that the Texans are the better team, and rightfully so. They won the AFC South last year. Great team. They added Daniil Hunter this offseason, added Joe Mixon this offseason. Nico Collins is still a dog. Stephon Diggs they just added this offseason. Tank Dell is still a dog. Dalton Schultz, all those great players they got. But still, give me the Chicago Bears to win this game. I'm sorry, I'm taking the Bears here for the upset. Come on, come on, come on.
I
Can you
hope
think
you're right.
you think Caleb Williams is doing this again? You think he's having 92 yards again? No way, man. If the defense plays like they did against the Titans and they go out there and lock down their players, which they can. Stephon Diggs, you're a fraud. I mean, you're not doing two touchdowns again. You are a massive fraud. Nico, you're still really good. But look, give me an upset, man. I'm sorry. The Texans almost lost to the Colts. The Bears, in my opinion, are a better team than the Colts. Look, I'm buying into the hype. I am buying into this. Give me the Chicago
Wait, you
Bears to
said
win this
you weren't buying into the hype yesterday.
24-21. It's a new day, man. It's a new day. Give me the Bears 24-21. Shock the world. Caleb Williams game-winning drive. The Texans are up 21-17. Caleb Williams drives full 90 yards into the end zone and wins them the game and has a legacy game this game. I'm telling y'all, the the Bears are back. After this game, the Bears are going to be a top 10 team in the league, and they will be put on notice, and every team needs to watch, man. Watch out for the Chicago Bears.
Well, that's all our picks for this upcoming week 2. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, what your picks are and predictions are. I'd love to read what you guys have to say. Any final comments from you?
Look, man, this is going to be a very, very interesting week, to say the least. A lot of really good games. Just real quick before we end the podcast, tell the game other than the Chicago Bears game. Obviously, me and you, we're Bears fans. What is the game you're looking forward to watching the most? And like, what do you think? What game other than the Texans game, obviously, is the game you think is going to be the game of the week? Like,
Hmm.
prediction.
I mean, Pittsburgh Steelers and Broncos are going to be fun to watch for personal reasons.
Yes,
But
sir.
but hmm, I think it has to be Chiefs Bengals.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, look, I think that's the obvious answer, but I'm gonna give another answer. Tomorrow's game is gonna be very, very good. I feel like tomorrow's
Mm.
game against, in my opinion, real quick. I know we're running out of time, but the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins are must win, I think. And you guys are gonna be like, why? Why are they must win? It's week 2. Because, man, this is the game against the Bills you need to win because it's in your place. You guys don't play well in the cold. The Dolphins need a fast start. They need a great start. They cannot start very slow. They need as much wins as possible when the weather is great. And the weather is going to be really, really warm tomorrow. I'm actually checking the forecast. It's actually going to be 90 degrees at kickoff. So the Bills it's gonna be hard for them to play in that weather, but I think the Bills are obviously winning, but this is a must-win game. I'm very, very excited to see Tyreek Hill go out there and play. I'm excited for the Keon Coleman. He's a guy everyone needs to watch out for. And Josh Allen's MVP season starts tomorrow too. I mean, it keeps continuing tomorrow because I think Josh Allen's winning MVP. Do you think so too?
Honestly, I couldn't make a prediction yet, but I
Okay.
think it looks like it. It could be. You never know. But
I
CJ
think it's
Stroud, you
CJ
know.
and Josh. I think those are the two, man. I think Jordan Love's out of it now because he's gonna be injured for the next like 3 weeks. So I think he's out of
Mhm.
it. But like
Yeah.
this is great. This is gonna be a great week, man. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Well, folks, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you made it this far, really appreciate it. And the support recently has been really great for not only the podcast but also the channel as well. We've been slowly but surely growing. Um, if you have the time, also check out SlashingGotNext's content as well. He's been putting out some work as well, and help him out because recently he got some issues with his channel and it's been kind of affecting his views.
Yeah, I got a copyright
So
strike, guys. It's copyright strike. I posted a video about like the Olympics, and let's just say, don't do that. Just don't do
mhm.
that. Like
But
it's
yeah, pretty much just go check him out. The link will be, or his channel name will be in or it's right there anyways.
Yeah,
But
it's my channel
but
name right here.
but it's also will be in the description as well. Continue to follow my socials as well in the description. I'm posting a lot there as well, especially game reactions to the Bears if you want to check it out. Um,
Da
and
bear.
yeah, claw down, bro. And um, there is going to be a lot of content coming up, so please stay tuned. Turn on post notifications, subscribe, like, comment. Help the algorithm, help us. And Tuesday and Thursdays are going to be podcast days, so this is going to come out tomorrow, or well, today you're seeing it, but on Thursdays expect and Tuesdays expect some content. Anyways, that's about it. Enough of me rambling on like this. But thank you guys again for so much. Thank you guys so much for watching again, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
We're so back, man.